RJ Baby, Mr. Beach Man, Mr. 504. Here to welcome y'all back to the showroom. And look, I'm not gonna be as loud as I usually am. I just put my little girl to sleep, so I'm trying to let her get a little rest on. She kind of under the weather, but I'm not gonna deny y'all the review I was supposed to be putting out for y'all. So before I get into that, man, first, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you might want to hit that subscribe button, and another thing, hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all my content that I'll be putting out. And also, man, check out my social media platforms, which will be in the link. I'll have links in the description below for that. And another thing, impromptu, and it's probably gonna make my video a little longer than what I wanted to do, but I also want to say big shout out and congratulations to Jumpman Bostic on being seated for initially. I guess it's the first time from Jordan Brand or Nike period. But that, to me personally, that's long overdue, because that man there been doing this since I was still in my pop sack. So doing it for a long time, man. 32 years and counting, and like I feel like that's one of those people that should be getting seated, not just people of influence, but people who are spending their money on you, actually who stood out in the cold, who did all this and all that to suffice their hobby, man, putting Nike and Jordan Brand on the map, man. That's how I feel about like the sneaker game as a whole, man. Like, I feel like brands should always look to the lower tier, so to say, and kind of give the ups to those who been doing this, man. Like the ones who don't get that shine, like talking about it. Rather, it's a person who not even getting in front of the camera, man. Like there's a lot of people that spend a lot of money on Jordan Brand or any brand, whether it's Adidas, Jordan Brand, New Balance, whatever the case may be. But I mean, it's the little folks like us that's putting money in their pocket and food on their table. So at the end of the day, like I said, it's always a good thing to see somebody like that come up in the world. Like I said again, man, big ups to you, Jumpman. And without any further ado, let me just go ahead and get into the vid, man. Again, y'all know what's in the bag. Politics. Get into the box here. The Nike Jordan box. I told y'all I'm gonna give y'all the full in-depth review of it. As y'all can see there, the Nike Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG NRG Energy black metallic gold, and style code is 86114280001. And as y'all can see, the style code has changed. It's not the NRG. A lot of them, the codes change. It's not like how the normal OGs are. The normal OGs is 555-088. But these have a different style code altogether. But see, look for that Nike tag and that stamp on the inside of the box, as y'all can see there. Open the shoe up. Nah, there's a lot of. I'm gonna do a complete legit check as I'm doing this too, man. Like I said, snap the tissue paper, the box, and in there, and I'm gonna go shoe by shoe because it is two mismatched shoes. But start with the short story first. All right, bam. The Air Jordan 1 High OG NRG, the first NRG release from Jordan Brand, which is probably their new quick strike / limited tagging on them. But for the most part, I want to get into a little detail about the shoe. The shoe is the Air Jordan 1, first released in 1985. The shoe is Jordan's first signature shoe. Supposedly the shoe that got banned from the NBA, which really was the Airship. But the designer was Peter Moore. Peter Moore was also instrumental in the design of the Wings logo as well. Drew it on the napkin. And at first Michael didn't like the shoe, so they just tweaked it to his liking. But still, Michael Jordan had accomplished a lot in his rookie year with this shoe. And another thing, the reasoning behind the name Top 3 Gold, there is a reason behind Top 3 Gold. This is to commemorate the 3 achievements of Jordan's career, because he is one of the few NBA players or athletes to actually obtain a college championship, Olympic medal, and a professional NBA title or a professional sporting title. So he's one of only few athletes to actually receive all 3 of those accolades. And with that being said, let's just get into the shoe. As you can see, we have a predominantly patent leather upper, other than the tongue. But let's go to the bottom. As you can see on the on the left shoe, you have the gold bottom. As you can see there, Nike Air branded like on all Jordan 1s. You have the black patent leather wrapping around the toe box here on this side and extending all the way up to the collar, which you'll have that gold with the black Wings logo on there. On the back, you have that gold wrapping around the whole back right here on the cuff and on the collar, part of the collar, the mid part of the collar. And on that mid part of the collar, you also have this in black. Excuse me. Switch over to the medial. That black turns into a white. And also you can check right there. That's also another legit check. If this stitching is above that swoosh, you're good to go. It should never be directly in the swoosh logo. And another thing about that, the gold swoosh transitions to a black swoosh. Go to the toe box. As you can see here, you got the white toe box along with the white tongue. Has the black lace to go along with there. On the top of it, you have the white tag with the gold Nike branded on there. Came with 2 sets of laces. You have a white pair and you have a tan camel gold pair. On the inside of the shoe, check this out. Inside the shoe, you have Nike Air, white. You have a white insole with the gold Nike Air on the inside. And let me see, the production date for this is 6/21/17 to 7/31/17. So they only really had a month to put this shoe in production. I can see that tag right there. Take a look at that. Y'all see that. Alright, and now we're gonna go to the right shoe. Bam. Second bam of the video. That's rare. Alright, as you can see on this side, you have the complete opposite of the medial side. On the outer side of this shoe, you got the white part going here, you got the black swoosh here. Same thing, black patent leather wrapping around the toe. This time you have a colored in toe box, which is gold. You have the black tongue going up with the gold tag with the black Nike Air branding. On the inside, same as here. Got the inverted with the gold swoosh and the black blacked out panel. Same thing, gold going up here. Same as back on the left shoe. Collar is the same. On the inside, this one as well. Same thing as the other one. You have a gold Nike Air with a white insole. And I'm gonna just throw it out here. Yes. Easiest thing to match this shoe up with, Saints gear. No matter what it is, Saints gear. End all be all. And being a New Orleans native, you know, Saints goes all Pelicans the way. And nobody does not get enough black and gold, especially in my city. Just to let y'all know. So with that being said, it's generally this is generally what it is. This is gold here in New Orleans. So, like I said, my overall opinion on it, this is a dope shoe, man. And like I said, I call this was not a luck up. This was a bless up, dog. But like I said, man, it's rare your boy hit on particularly raffles that small, man. Like 11 pairs, dog. Like, man. But and to be honest, man, like I'm extremely grateful. And like, man, I could have got big money for this shoe, but I was not trying to get rid of this shoe because this was something I desperately wanted, man. Desperately. And I'm happy to add it to these long lineage of the Air Jordan 1 collection, man. Oh, I forgot to show y'all. Yes, here's the receipt for that too, for the receipt police politics. Plugging y'all in, man. Every YouTuber got their or content creator got their spot they usually hang around, so that's my store I'm plugging right now. Goes great with the Air Jordan 1 t-shirt, 1985. But yeah, I hope my video was information. Threw y'all enough information on there for y'all, man. Cause like a lot of people just was speculating why they put a gold touch on this, and like this is like the most logical reason they did that. Because like I said, Jordan won 3 championships at 3 different grades of his craft, man. He won it for college, he won it for the Olympics, and he won it professionally. So I mean, there's no like that is your top 3 gold moment right there. But again, man, I want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. Sorry the review went a little longer than what I normally go, man, but I deeply appreciate y'all sticking around for it. And as always, man, I will have on foot for y'all. So as always, man, stay true, stay fly, stay blessed. Holla at your boy when y'all subscribe to the channel, and when you comment in the video below. And another thing, man, stay tuned to my social media platforms, because I have a lot of information that y'all do not want to miss. And I'll be dropping the next video soon. I had another video I was supposed to be putting out, but I'll be putting that out probably either today or tomorrow. But as always, man, stay true, stay fly, stay blessed. I'll get back at y'all in the next video. And I'm JC Dave, and I'm out. You dig?